We're still at Thammasat campus today because the uproar over there has yet to settle.
It's getting louder and louder, actually.
So what is happening to the student union, which has come up with a statement?
Yes, a very strong statement indeed, asking the rector or the president of the university to reveal the decision to ban debate on Article 112, which practically prohibit the Nitirat Group from doing any activities.
Well, prohibiting all sides, right?
All sides. It's
only
not just
Nitirat.
Nitirat, but today everyone's saying
issue.
the same thing, that it's a decision, it's a virtual ban against Nitirat activities in the campus.
Yeah.
So the student union said that all universities are like a scientific lab.
A lab.
A lab, yes, in which anything goes in that lab. And once you shut down that lab, there's nowhere else to do the experiment for society, for politics, or anything at all. So this is quite a good point from the student union.
And the rector, has he reacted to that?
Not yet. We only have some reaction from a former rector of the university today, Dr. Chanwit Gasiri.
Yes, Dr. Chanwit was one of the signatories of the appeal for amendment to 112 as well.
Right. He had 2 points. It seemed to be contrasting points to me, but let's listen to this. Firstly, he said that Thailand political divide now is the worst since the Ayutthaya era.
Meaning so the divisiveness
is so bad. It's worse since that time before we lost Ayutthaya. But at the same time, he said that the activity of Nitirat Group should be supported because he believed that the group is very sincere about helping the Thai monarchy becoming more transparent and more adaptable to the modern world. So there are 2 points from the former lecturer.
So he's sort of saying that the ban should be lifted and that free academic discussion should take place.
Right, but at the same time he was concerned about divisiveness in Thailand, which is the main reason why the current administration of university took the decision in the first place.
Right.
Because they believe that the situation could grow out of control.
Has the Nitirat Group said anything so far on the ban?
No, not yet. Not something significant, but as we discussed yesterday, they must be very happy about the way things are going at the moment.
The high profile they're getting.
A lot of groups have come out to voice opposition to the ban. Even the people who were initially opposed to the proposals of the Nitirat Group.
Some newspapers today said that Kun Thaksin Shinawatra had a role in it.
No, we read that he was really concerned himself that the situation could be used against the government of Kun Yingluck Shinawatra and the Pheu Thai party. So that paper said that Kun Thaksin was more concerned about maybe the executive decrees that are being opposed by the opposition at the moment. That could be some banana skin, so to speak,
banana skin
of the Yingluck government.
You can trip over it.
Right, and he was not much. He said that Nitirat Group is okay. It's a problem at the moment, but he was not.
Concerned.
The real problem is the executive decrees.
Because there's a paradox here. Some people say Nitirat Group has been used by Thaksin. Some critics have said that Nitirat Group has been used by Thaksin to try to change the laws that would enable Thaksin to come back. But at the same time, other people are concerned that the Nitirat Group's activity could
undermine
Thaksin and could stir the military into taking things into their own hands, meaning a coup.
Right.
Thaksin would not benefit from a coup if that is what the Nitirat Group is.
The situation is somewhat like the prelude to the massacre of October 6th.
Yes.
Because at the time we have students. Initially, they were having the same goal, the same agenda. Then the student becomes split.
Yes.
The vocational student and the Thammasat student, and then The split itself caused the
Yes.
led to the
Yeah,
tragedy.
at that time, it was left wing, right wing sort of thing. The Red Guards and the Village Scouts were sort of right wing. The students was seen to be left wing. So it was in a way ideological conflict, but at the same time, of course, it's the military was behind
Right.
some of the activities of the right wing people.
So maybe I have sort of understand the motive behind the ban, the decision to preempt
That's right.
the situation from
To avoid the situation where confrontation could explode into civil war.
right.
That is, I think, one of the main concerns of the administrators of Thammasat University. Of course, they expected criticism because they knew that if they came up with that ban, then people would say that you are limiting the freedom of speech. But at the same time, if they allow this kind of confrontation to take place, and if it blows up into a civil war, then they would have to take responsibility too.
As well, yes.
Don't forget, Thammasat campus was the scene of massacre last time, because students were gathered there, and the security people, military, police were surrounding them.
And that, according to Dr. Chanwit, that was not as bad as now, because this is the worst in the UTI era.
Well, potentially, maybe. Potentially, it is very dangerous. So we will see how the whole scenario will transpire from now.